here we are again, folks, in beautiful North Wales, just at the end of the lane where I live, on Ross-on-Sea seafront, and soon you could be here. We're having plenty of adventures seaside with this beauty, a 2004 Peugeot Boxer 2.8 Possl. Made in Germany. It's the 2-win model. It's on a Peugeot Boxer 2.8 turbo diesel chassis. It's the top of the range, power steering, electric windows, just to boost a few of the options, high level, brake light. Yeah, it was made by Possl. They are now under the Globe car brand, so feel free to Google Possl. They're still active, making motorhomes in Germany. This started its life out in Germany and then was imported to this country a couple of years after new. It's only covered 68,000 kilometres. I've got all the MOT history and the VOSA. You can go on the website to verify that, so it's all guaranteed, and that equates out to a little over 40,000 miles. Basically just divide by 1.6. So very low mileage. The last owner has had it for 5 years. He did a nominal mileage. He's had a very nice birthday present. This was his retirement birthday present from his family to him. He enjoyed it for 5 years. Time to move on, and I'm lucky enough to own it now. Just let the traffic pass by. Very busy on this sunny day. Nice little walk around the outside. So we've got the trauma vent. That's for your hot water and central heating. Mains plug in for your 240. Container for your toilet cartridge, just pulls out as so, very straightforward. Standard Thetford unit. Cold water, we've got the key to lock that. Underneath you've got your waste tank for your cold water. Sliding door, again central locking to all doors, including the back seats, the back doors and the side door. So that's concluded our walk round of the outside. The bodywork is 10 out of 10. No marks, scratches, damage, dents. It is absolutely beautiful. The former F45 industry leisure standard is fitted, so that awning just pulls out, and then again you can get another extra side bits for the side to make that into a full freestanding outside room if and when required. So just to recap, a 2004 Possl left-hand drive on a Peugeot Boxer chassis. So if you want a white motorhome, I'm afraid you're in the wrong place. If it's absolutely imperative you have right-hand drive, you're also in the wrong place. And if you want to be messing around, making up your bed, configuring the seats, pulling the slats out, moving the cushions around, if you want all that faffing, you're also in the wrong place. Because, wait for it folks, you've guessed, it's got a fixed double bed. Very unusual in this size of vehicle. In fact, if you look on the other items for sale, past feedback as well as other YouTube videos, you'll see I've sold hundreds of motorhomes over the years, and I've never come across one of this compact size that has a fixed bed. Extremely well designed, the height that it's at, because then you've got a full garage storage underneath. These are the original left-hand drive headlamp units in. So now it's been fitted with UK right-hand drive, right, so you're not dazzling the opposing side, but they're supplied. If you wish to go on the continent for an extended journey, you can always fit them back on. If not, you can just get the cheap stickers that go over the headlamps. The only unfortunate thing is there's no service history as such. The last owner had it for 5 years, had done with normal mileage. It first started out in Germany, first couple of years, so unfortunately the service history is over in Germany. The last owner had been self-servicing it. In fact, here's the spare oil filter. I've actually endeavoured to get a service, that's for the awning. I've actually endeavoured to get a service book for it from Peugeot, so I will have that duly stamped and it will have a full service before delivery or collection. There you go, it's got a Cala propane bottle, and it's the lightweight, so it's the more expensive of the two. You've got room there for a second bottle. That's brand new, by the way. I've just installed that yesterday. You can't see the gauge, but there is a gauge on there showing full. The actually last owner made a slight modification in the wardrobe, which I'll show you shortly, but I'll just show you now while I'm here. He actually made a second shelf to go in the wardrobe. So if you didn't want to hang clothes, you could have a little bit more storage. Not entirely sure why he did that, because when I show you, there's more storage than IKEA. There's cupboards and shelves everywhere. Extremely well designed. Again, the fixed bed is so well designed, you can move it up like so. It's got hinges on the front as well as the back, so you can easily gain access to everything. There's the trauma hot water as well as central heating unit, easy access for servicing. 2 extra 12-volt supplies there, so plenty of access for 12-volt plug-ins, i.e. gadgets, iPhones, iPads, anything that can work on 12 volts. You've got sockets there. You've also got access from the inside of the vehicle, so you don't have to open it at dark or if it's raining. Right. We'll just go inside now. So just opening the side door. There again is your beautiful large fixed double bed. It's got covering of the original to match the interior. That cover can just pull off to show the mattress. Again, there's the hinge on the mattress, so you can access the garage from the back or from the inside as follows. And lift it up and access from the inside. All your gas cut-off safety valves, those extra couple of 12-volt supplies. As it was originally from Germany, it's got the European standard plug, but we've got a converter here, and that goes on to your 3-pin 240 volts. Absolutely everything works. Hi, hello. So on 2 lamps or 1. We'll leave it on 1 for now. Yeah, I've done about 1,000 miles in this myself, and I'm intending to go over to France and take the grandson to Euro Disney. So whatever the speedo reading is now, I would allow for at least 2,000 more kilometres. So you can bank on about 70,000 kilometres, which is about 44,000, 45,000 miles-ish. Really solid, well made, as only the Germans know how to do. Some extra curtains there, All the curtains work clean, it's free from pet smells. It really has been looked after. So that is the pump for the water on now, which I'll demonstrate. So it's 2/3 full of water. The front battery is fine, and my leisure battery is just a little bit down because I've just been using it now. So we'll just start the engine up and that will go over to green. It's all guaranteed, and that's just switching the back electrics on. Toilet area, we'll just close the window. And all the windows have soft closure, so you can close them just a little bit, so there's a little bit of draft coming through, or close them a little bit more firm for when you're travelling. It's got the Thetford full size toilet with electric flush. It has been cleaned and sanitised. Mirror. So there is the rail, and that's what that curtain is in there. That makes sense now. So it's not a spare curtain, it's actually the curtain for the shower. Underneath here we've got the shower tray. We've got the central heating there, toilet holder. I'll just demonstrate. It's in cold, all the way up to heat. And that will move it out like so. And you can also set it to a tap setting. And there we go. I have checked it out and it does get warm. In fact, it gets more than warm, it's red hot. So come into the kitchen area. Again, extremely well designed. Just put that up on the latch. Cold and hot running water. Cold as follows. Over to hot. And I have checked that and it is getting piping hot. 2-burner grill. I'll just put the camera down now while I ignite it with the candle lighter. I'll close the door and pull the blind up so we can see the effect of the grill. There you go. Doesn't look like it's ever been used. Absolutely spotless. You've got an extendable worktop there. A nice little feature. So plenty of room. Again, blinds for every window, as well as midge nets if you're lakeside, or as they say in Scotland, lock side. Again, blinds and midge. Or fly screens as some people like to call them. I call them midge nets. And the roof, you've got a roof light that will come up and bring some fresh air in. You've also got electric fan which will bring air in if you want to cool down, or take air out and reverse the motor if you're cooking and want to take smells out. Extremely high spec, this particular model. And you can see the light coming in there, so we'll close that now. Kitchen light, more cupboards. That's all my plastic cutlery. We're taking my grandson to Euro Disney next week. Cutlery drawer. As I say, lots of shelving and space. all the toilet chemicals and cleaning chemicals. More kitchen space. There's actually hidden compartments in the floor. One is under this mat, one is easy access here. The other one has plenty of room left, but it is storing the tools, i.e. jack and wheel brace. So as you can clearly see, both the front seats are captain swivel seats, extremely comfortable for dining, and it's got two rear forward facing seats with a all important 3-point seat belts, so 4 people can travel in complete safety and comfort. More cupboards. Everything's just clunk click. Complete German quality. Loads of space up there. We've got the wardrobe. That will come out, so access to servicing your fridge, which is a 3-way fridge. Works on 12 volts with the red button, 240 mains on the green button, as well as gas when you're wild camping. I've tested that and it's working on gas, mains and 12 volts. Completely spotless. So, that little shelf I was showing you in the gas cupboard, one of the last owners has made a slight modification and put that in, so that little shelf just fits over to the perfect fit. So you've got 2 shelves then. There's the wardrobe rail for hanging your clothes. So if you didn't want to hang over your clothes, you could put that extra shelf in there and you've got an extra bit of space. Can't imagine why though, because it's got that many cupboards and that much storage, but there you go. So there's the access to the under bed cupboard and space. Central heating that works off the gas. More central heating, so you've got 2 vent holes there, as well as one in the bathroom. This front area, that table will lift out and it will actually clip on the side of when the side loading door is open, so you've got an outside table. It will also bend in the centre here, and then we'll lower down and fix on the bottom bracket, and that will make into a 3/4 bed. So very comfortably an adult or 2 children. I like to call it 3.5 berth, depending on how big the other 2 people are. So there's your master bed. Again, this makes into a 3/4 bed. I'll be doing a picture of that shortly, and so you'll be able to see it on all the pictures quite clearly. Got a Blaupunkt radio CD. There's the central locking, I'll quick demonstrate, and that works on all the doors. 5-speed manual. Starts on the button. 69,626 kilometres. Divide that by 1.6 and you get the miles. That's fully backed up by the Possl website. It's still in kilometres per hour, but it's very straightforward. 50 kilometres is 30, 90 is 60, and 160 is 100 mile an hour. I wish you luck's trying that one out. The last owner has just put on the sun visor, a quick conversion, or you can get a dial that sticks over that, and if you wish for that to be carried out before delivery or collection, we can endeavour to get that done. Cup holder, glove box, some more netting, I'm not sure where that goes, but it's for strapping something in. Here we are in North Wales, listening to BBC Wales. It's never been smoked in. Ashtray's never been used. Well, it hasn't been used for ash anyway. That's the key for the water. A quick look at the logbook. 5 owners in total. The last owner, Brian, and he has owned it since July 2010, so he's had it for 5 years. It is registered as a motor caravan, which basically means when you ring up an insurance for a quote and quote the registration number, they will know that and you'll get a very good quote indeed. Lots of old MOTs. There you go, showing the low mileage. No advisories on the MOT. Bits and bobs of servicing and MOTs, but no service book as such. Lots more MOTs. Do various invoices, some old MOTs. So I think the oldest MOT we've got here is issued in 2010 at 55,000 kilometres. Again, the kilometres has been put on the VOSA website, but we've also got a printout showing all the mileage all the way back to the first MOT when it was 3 years old. Lots of various bits of paperwork for the leisure. So there's a Peugeot service book that I've just got, and we'll have that stamped up before delivery or collection. And a full file of various bits and bobs, how to work everything. But everything's straightforward, and anyone who wishes to collect this or take the delivery option, I'll endeavour to give you a full demonstration. One more thing to show you, that's the gas. So that is 60 degrees hot water, 40 degrees hot water. That's your central heating on low, that's your central heating on high, and you've also got a thermostat. And that's all working. Just show you a little bit of the front cab. Okay, and there's that rail. So the table just fits on that rail, and you've got an outside table. Absolutely stunning. Electric windows, mats. In fact, the front has got two mats. It's got a genuine Peugeot Boxer front mat, as well as a Motorhome mat that goes all the way back. Fully fitted. More storage spaces and cupboard space under both seats. So why somebody felt the need to put an extra shelf in the wardrobe, I don't know. Perhaps he had more time on his hands and didn't know what to do. Again, more storage space. So there you have a very unusual 2004 Peugeot Boxer Motorhome. It's a Possl 2-win, which is made under the Globe Car brand. Extremely unusual to get a motorhome of this size with a fixed bed. It's also the 2.8 turbo diesel. It's also got a tow bar on with the latest Euro socket, suitable for trailers or caravans. So it wants for nothing, just a new owner. I'll be delighted to drive it anywhere in the United Kingdom. In fact, this particular model I'll be happy to drive as far as Spain, France, Germany. I don't care. The longer the further, in fact. I'll drive it anywhere to demonstrate and show it to the next owner. If you're happy, I'm sure you'll be delighted. You can just pay me by usual methods. Most people use online transfers these days, the safest and most secure, or we can go into your bank. And all they ask then is for a lift to the nearest train station. I can't be fairer than that, folks.